Peace, peace, shadow walkers. This is the spiritual doula of the underworld, Sister Cola Soul Jack. How's everyone tonight? Whew, let me take my time. so, I want to first off, I know I don't have many viewers because I don't have many subscribers yet, but I want you guys to tune in and tap in. It's gonna be quite we're gonna have some interesting bills here, but I want to apologize to everyone because I was literally supposed to go on at 7 p.m. CST. However, early this morning, I didn't even get a chance to like really post. I only made like a post on Facebook, and then the internet went down. The internet was down all day because a squirrel bit through the cord, so the whole street on this side, all of the internet was out. So I'm like, man, is this gonna happen today? But it's gonna happen today and every Thursday thereafter, unless I'm traveling. And even then, I'm gonna give you guys something. First off, I want to thank everybody that subscribed to this page. This was a page that started years ago, but I never really did anything with it. So I officially made this Dark Mirror Intuition in September of 2025. It was either at the end of August or September of 2025. And there's a few things. I'm making a few announcements because this is my first time really connecting with this channel, especially in this format. So you guys see me start a few different things, or you may not know exactly where I'm going with the channel. Well, you guys just bear with me. I'm not going to do too much. I want to get into the build, but I'll have a theme that came up. It was called the Vampire Blood Diaries, and you guys may have saw me start those short stories. Well, I actually had to travel and take care of some family things, so I was unable to complete that. Um, I was unable to start it, but it's coming. I just wanted you guys to know. Stay tuned for that. That'll be coming in the summer. I thought it would be cool to just get into some short stories during that period, and just some summertime chilling, like, summertime nights, just get into some story time. And these are psychological thrillers. But again, tonight, you guys are also gonna see this setup change up. Like today was one of those challenging days, and I had a lot of other things going on. But I didn't want to just have it as an excuse. This is something that's still taking place regardless. So I'm just, charging up the table. You guys can't see the altar from this direction or my prayer space, but I am recording also from a different angle. So I will show you guys the setup, and the setup will change. It's going to change to its permanent. I mean, I have it set up the way I want, but I couldn't figure out how to get it all together. So anyway, you guys, let me go ahead and get started. So we got the incense going. I got the candles going for the ancestors. And these are what we're doing now is shadow readings, but also light readings. But we do kind of deal with dark themes on this channel. Things of betrayal, grief, just the darker side of human nature and things of that sort. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I am a oracle, and I've been a priestess for 25 years now. I'm a spiritualist. I haven't been a priestess for 25 years. I've been a priestess for about 15, but I've been an oracle for 25 years. I work with tarot and many different other styles of divination. You'll see me mostly working with charms, tarot cards, oracles, and I even have some astrology dice in here. So you guys will see me work with some different things, and I'll introduce some different things to the channel. You guys bear with me. Now, I know you guys may have been also wondering like what's going on with the AI thing and why is she making these AI shorts? Because it kind of like, it created a different audience for me. Um, The reason why is because I'm actually working and I'm doing work around AI, spiritual and metaphysical work around AI. If you check out my other channel, Calligraphy TV, and you can also see in the shorts I have, you can be directed to that channel. You can look and see what we're doing over there if you guys are interested in the metaphysical topics and things like that. Anything else? I really just feel so bad for starting late tonight, you guys. But like I said, we'll be more. The internet, that wasn't my fault. That was kind of like out of my hands. So anyway, um, so I'm testing algorithms and just testing out how people respond to some of the AI shorts. I created a digital twin named Six is my digital twin, and it just basically she just helps I use that for advertisement, entertainment, dark humor, and just to kind of push the channel along and just see how people respond. So you guys, if you're watching this and you have not yet, please join the Shadow Walkers, subscribe. And for those of you who are already here, thank you for the subscription. You guys feel free to build, to comment, and thank you for the comments that I have gotten. I do appreciate that. Let me quit rambling and get on to this. Okay. So this is Mirror Talk. So I'm gonna go into my mirror box tonight and see what message I'm being drawn to build on. Okay. We got betrayal since birth. Time in a bottle. What changes now? What blocks my way forward? So we're going to start with betrayal since birth. See what messages come up around that. Betrayal since birth. I'm looking at some of this is literally betrayal since birth, or feelings of being betrayed since birth. For some of you guys, these themes are going to include some of you who might have been adopted, or in families where your parents could have went through divorce early on or never were married to begin with. For some of you guys, I'm picking up plans that could have been made like by people in the family or some type of a hierarchy in the family, or things that you just were unaware of that was decided and determined at your birth. Yeah. And the theme of betrayal for some of you, it has and will continue. And the reason why I said has and will continue, because if you are an older person, you already went through many, many betrayals. You already know basically you've had a lot of experiences to know what betrayal is and how it comes. And some people never learn, and others are still on the path and have not experienced as much, especially if you're younger. Okay. So I'm gonna leave that there and we're gonna get back to it. The other energy the card we pulled was time in a bottle. Okay. So for time in a bottle, some of it is an extension of the betrayal um, that you've experienced, the betrayals that you've experienced. Some of you feel as if you've lost time. I'm hearing that in family dynamics. I'm also hearing it in relationships, love relationships, relationships with friends. Yeah. Time in a bottle. For some of you guys, dreams and goals, in your dreams and goals. Okay, I'm gonna look at what comes up in the dice also. Um, so for some of you, it's you're getting involved in or getting into this energy of self-sabotage. So time in a bottle is for some, especially when we're younger, we think we have time forever. We soon find out that time is not. Well, not in this space. You know, we're talking about beyond space and time. That's a different thing. But for us to do what we need to do in this lifetime, um, I'm also picking up memories for some people, like memories with an X. Okay, so time in a bottle would then deal with um, memories, memories of days gone past. I'm picking up the number 2, number 6, number 9, Neptune energy. Okay, Pisces, someone born on the 2nd. Today is the 2nd. And for anybody who's having a birthday today or in this season, for my Aries, happy birthday. For my March Aries, happy birthday. And the March Pisces, you know, because that season we just passed in that season. And we're now in Aries. So yeah, so 2, 6, 9, those numbers could be significant this month. And again, like I said, they could be birthdays. They can also represent other days. Something can happen within 2 hours. For some people, 2 days, 2 weeks. Others of you is 6 hours, 6 days, 6 weeks, or 9 days, 9 hours. It could also be the hour of the time, 2 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 6 o'clock, AM or PM, in any of those days. Time it hit like that. It'll be something that happens on April 6th at 6 o'clock in 6 days. You know, ooh, I didn't mean for it to be 666, but hey, it could be the 2nd of April in 2 days at 2 o'clock, you know. Anyway, so take that as it resonate. That is for people who like to operate in the vibration of timing. Okay. So the next one says, what changes now? And what I heard Spirit say is, nothing changes unless we change it. Nothing changes unless we change. Okay. What blocks my way forward? We'll take a look at that. Most of the time it's us. And not us as in we're intentionally blocking our way, but it's refusing to change certain things that need to change in order for us to move forward on a sovereign path or in a path that honors our purpose. Okay. So betrayal at birth. Let's get some messages out now. Okay. First card is I pulled the 8 of Swords. 8 of Swords. This is where I was speaking to the theme of people feeling trapped. Someone could feel trapped by circumstances, limited. And part of this is the betrayal by birth. I'm picking up a male energy. And these are timeless readings. Okay, take it as it resonates. I'm picking up a male energy who seems to never be able to get things together or figure things out. I'm picking up someone living with a parent. So you could be young, a young male. You could be an older male who may have to move back or had to move back with a parent. This could also be a girl. I don't want to keep it gender based, but I'm just picking up heavy male energy. Female energy definitely can also, this can apply to female energy. But what I'm picking up is that this is like where it's some type of an infantilization where some kind of way your wings were clipped early. For some people, that's exactly what this is. And for others of you, not only were your wings clipped, you were expected to take on the role of a parent, you know, meaning pulling the weight, sometimes being pulled into emotional chaos that you shouldn't even be hearing or seeing, because this is what is going on around you. Okay. So, and this is was thrust on you early on, betrayal at birth. Some of you guys have been dealing with this since birth, since babies. Okay. Take that as a resonate. This will not be for everyone. Okay. Yeah. It seems like everything you do for the person who's feeling trapped like this, male or female, it seems as if it's like it's not futile. It's like throwing good money after bad. You may have tried business ventures, um, just tried certain jobs or ideas that doesn't seem to pan out. It's really deep, because sometimes it's sabotage, and other times it's sometimes we need to learn to build with brick, not with hay, not with straw. You know what I mean? You have to plan, and this is about planning, and not planting in bad soil. Sometimes it's just doing a little research, but this is definitely something for some of you guys. This is being stuck in relationships, um, with family, even, that has ran its course. It may be living situations, like I said, it doesn't have to be just a mom or dad. You could be living with an elder sibling or aunt, uncle. Um, but whatever the case, this is a situation that's ran its course, and nothing is going to come out of this. For some of you, where this carries on into a love relationship, it's the same thing. All right. Somebody could be taking care of someone sick or elderly. You yourself may be having health problems, could be going through depression, looking for a way out, looking for a way out, but it's telling you to rest your mind. Somebody's been overthinking it. Okay. This is where we get this energy here. And it's telling you that overthinking it, or being in fear to move, immobilized by fear, that's only going to lead to this futility that you see here. Okay. How you get out of it? The card is on top of the deck right here. Spirit told me to pull this up. It says set real goals. Set real goals. It's just that simple sometimes. Plan A, cut off dead weight. Plan B, get proper rest. Plan C, time management, etc., etc. Now, your plan doesn't have to be what I just said. You have to create that plan for yourself of what works for you. Okay. So, and that's when you will get the victory. I finally won. Okay, victory. For some of you, you do need to go no contact with some people as well. You will be going no contact. You were asking the question, should I cut them off? And the answer is yes. Cut them off. You're better off without them, is what I'm hearing. Okay. So let's keep on going here. Okay. For some of this stuff with betrayal at birth, I'm picking up earth signs. Also told you we had Neptune. So people with Pisces are Neptune placements. And lots of air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. These in particular deal with cardinal air is Libra. And then I'm picking up Gemini. Yeah. Mental traps. Somebody could be playing mind games. That comes up in that energy as well. Mind games that are being played. Yeah, I'm picking up. It could be a air sign with the fire sign person. Queen of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Okay, somebody could also play around with manipulative things. They could be into the craft, working with mind manipulation, magic, spells, that type of energy like that. Somebody could just be a master manipulator. So you may feel like you're under a spell. This could be an overbearing parent, a mother with a strong energy. Whether she's a fire sign or not, she could have a fiery nature or fire placements. Okay. Make sure I show the card. Yeah, it's the Queen of Wands. You see her cat there. This is a very clairvoyant woman. So I'm seeing it in two ways. For some of you, like I said, you could take on the sign of fire. For others of you, that fire sign energy is going to manifest as a dominating or domineering woman. This could be a boy with a very strong mother. Like I said, I'm picking it up heavy. Okay. I spoke on another energy too, where the betrayal at birth could have also been an adopted adoption. This could be an adopted parent or step parent as well. Yeah, it's on the bottom of the deck. This is the energy of this queen. Okay, self care comes up. Self care. You got self care here, and it's because you may have also been given of yourself, investing in other people. People using you as the doormat, and you're not receiving much back. Okay. Hmm. Another card did flip out. This is the Six of Swords. Yeah. For some of you guys, this is getting away. Like, barely getting away for some of you. Some of you are sneaking away. It's like a move will help your mental shift. Yeah. So some of you guys may feel stuck in this situation. But you will be moving forward. Some of you still feel stuck. Okay. It's like the more things change, the more things stay the same. So you might have been making plans to leave and you just never got around to it, or you can't. You see this energy that's in the boat. For some of you, it's a guardian. For some, it's a gatekeeper. Okay, Capricorn energy in this card. The mother could be a Capricorn, or the daughter could be a Capricorn. The one that, especially our son, the one that had to be more of the parent to the parent. And for some of you, it's the overbearing parent that keeps you in the state of infantilization or being a child, not able to really make decisions. Or there's also jealousy. So some of the sabotage, like I said, for some of you, why you couldn't make it forward, it was being sabotaged by your own people. It'd be your own people. Anyway, so we got snack. Okay, let me see, put this energy on here. And like I said, we gonna rock and roll next time, you guys. This is a dramatic channel too. I'm a Leo moon, so we're gonna have some fun. I didn't know how to get the setup going, but I'm just looking at everything going here, and I'm like, man, I wish you guys could be a part of it, but I got some side angles for you. Anyway, so stay in your lane. Okay, it's telling for some of you, it's saying stop being pulled into the drama. Some of you guys are literally getting pulled into this drama with it's just saying the best way out is to stay out of it. Don't allow yourself to be pulled in by this woman. See, I shuffled the cards and it still came out. Okay, still there, same energies, and it shows a jealous woman. So what's the way out? Where do we go now? We can't stay in this energy. So what's the way out? And I'm only doing this is a short live tonight because I know, again, I gotta promote more. This is the first one, and I'm kind of like, I'm not too disappointed that, it's not anyone watching right now, because it give me an opportunity to get my times and stuff straight. I'm thinking we're gonna start doing 8 p.m. 8 p.m. CST. Yeah, I may start doing it at that time. Somebody from the past could be returning. I'm picking up heavy earth sign energy again. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Okay. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus with a King of Pentacles here. All right. Got a Chariot here as well. Whew. An overbearing father could be also a issue that comes up. Shows up as a protector, but then also this has something to do with a car. Maybe having to rely on people for rides, or having car trouble, or people relying on you for rides. But I'm seeing more of somebody blocking someone's mobility. So what I would say on that is find other alternatives. Well, who these messages are for, but find other alternatives. We have a page of swords here. Yeah. Um, there could be like some tension in the air that literally can come to a head. Be mindful for some of you because you could get kicked out or lose a job for some of you guys. This could also be a loss of income. And again, I said I'm seeing health issues. Somebody could be taking care of someone with health issues, or you have them yourself. Big time heavy on Taurus. Someone who is dealing with depression. Be more than one person in a relationship. It could be two unhappy people. Look at these cards that jumped out. Someone could also be dealing with things surrounding sexuality, just how you relate sexually. Some of you could still be virgins. You could be an older person that's literally a virgin or just haven't had sex in a while, celibate. Um, may not be getting any in the relationship. Somebody could be figuring out sexuality. I'm picking up also again air sign energy for the loss. Someone that could be having financial things going on, or lost their job, or just going through depression in an unhappy situation, whether it's with a family member, or friend, or a wife, or a husband, or however it comes. Okay, and this is Aries, air signs, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energies. I told you heavy on air. Okay, for some of you guys, it's telling you to let go of an old relationship, let go or let go of a situation. Like I said, whether it's a living situation or whatever, it's saying let go. Butterfly energy to make room for the new beginning that's on its way to you now. Some of you guys are grieving or dealing with grief. Yeah, I'm hearing grieving. Grieving. Someone could have passed away. So for the grieving heart, I do send positive vibes, comfort from the spirit, um, peace inside, and my condolences. And I say peace inside because sometimes we can't find peace in times of grief and heavy loss. Okay. Now I said I wasn't gonna make this a long live, and I am not. Especially since this is the first week, you guys. I'm looking for, I can put that there. Let me look at these other two themes. Time in a bottle. Let's look at time in a bottle, okay? The other things is what blocks my way forward and what changes now. As far as what changes now and what blocks the way forward is in the spread we just did is fear. Okay, is literally fear and feeling as if you can't do it. Somebody could have put that seed in you. Um, you'll never be able to make it. Some people may not be able to make it. Having financial issues, or like I said, a loss of a job, can't find a job, create one. It's in that season. That's your way forward. Create ways, create a plan. What changes now? Let's go into time in the bottle. I talked about people wasting time. You don't want to waste any more time. Some people can feel like every day feels the same, just a continuation of the day before. I'm using my use my Alice in Wonderland deck. I like to use that when we're dealing with a lot of mirror truths. So time in a bottle. Let's look at what's going on here. Yep, there it is. Wheel of Fortune. Something's about to change. But this is someone that literally has been on the wheel, just going round and around, round and around. For some of you guys, this is literally chasing someone in a relationship or chasing a situation. You could be chasing approval. We were talking about the energies of toxic family members and um, parents, family, job situations, but I'm picking up family as in someone that is chasing the approval of a relationship, wanting them to accept you. And you know what you're doing? Look, it's on a clock. The Wheel of Fortune is literally a clock. And we talk about time in a bottle. Don't waste time doing that. Waste time chasing approval because people are going to feel how they feel. And you got to start living in your purpose, living for yourself, or you're going to always be chasing the white rabbit. So I'm picking up for this though, a relationship, big time, chasing the white rabbit, right? This is a person that's hard to catch, constantly playing or running. They could be, I'm picking up an avoidant, someone who cannot. And you may be chasing an apology, chasing closure. Okay. Yeah. Tonight, the moon is actually in Libra, and I've been feeling a little jittery. I'm generally not like that, but I'm just, I'm picking that up. Like tonight is that kind of night anyway. Um, but also it's because again I'm picking up this energy of someone chasing approval and validation. Okay, the Two of Swords is also here. This means someone needs to make a decision. This is an elephant in the room. They don't want to get involved in the emotional fallout of what this could be, of making this decision. So they're again time in a bottle. But the thing with this is you don't have a lot of time to really think about this. You have literally, this deals with 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 hours for some people. Mm, Gonna be like right after midnight. Um, but for most people, like 2 days, at the very longest 2 weeks. But this also deals with the second. So this could be literally something that you got to decide on like now. For some people, take it as it resonates. It doesn't have to be like a life decision. For some people, it could be really simple. Do I want to go to the party or not? You know. So I'm seeing justice coming for some people too. Libra energy. This is Libra. Um, Time in the bottle. It's time to decide. Some people are needing to, there's something with paperwork. This could be taking your time to get this paperwork, or you're waiting on paperwork that could have been delayed. Okay. And for others of you, somebody's reading a script. They're pretending. This could be like a father figure, a man, but there's a woman, a toxic woman behind this throne, a woman who gives orders to this man. So he's barking down the orders or carrying out the orders of this woman. Okay. So you wasting your time chasing the validation of this absent father, person, mother, or whomever it is, because they're getting their orders from someone else, meaning their allegiance could be for someone else, okay, or to someone else. And for most of you guys, this is like grown, I'm speaking of grown-ups in general too, that still have strained relationships, that things that started early on with parents that you would generally have a good relationship with. Take it as it resonates. This was a lot of stuff coming up with parents and children, adult parents. I'm sorry, adult children and parents. Obviously, adult parents. Anyway, not necessarily though. Catch that on fleek, okay? So somebody's coming back with an apology. It could be a father or a male figure that feels bad about what he's allowed, okay? A house of cards is about to come down. Yeah, like I said, it was people that were, this happened a long time ago. The allegiance, the plan was made long ago. You see the child had nothing to do with it. It doesn't have to be two women. This is literally two adults. Sometimes it could be two women that made this plan. But this is a man that was passive aggressive, that didn't stand for you, or a parent that had, yeah, this is a passive man. This is what I'm picking up. Or he could be a charming man, passive aggressive, pretend like he's for this, I'm for this situation, I'm for you. A father figure could owe you an apology, okay? And I said I wasn't going to go long, so I'm going to wrap this up so it doesn't go long, too much longer. You guys, Mirror Talk is going to eventually be a longer forum once I start getting more people, or, getting things to be a more of a demand, because I'm running a couple of platforms right now, you guys. So please forgive me. Forgive me for being on magical time tonight. I'm gonna call it magical time. Okay. So let us see what else comes up. Pregnancy. Ooh, somebody could be pregnancy. Time in a bottle again. Okay. Yeah. So congratulations if someone is pregnant. 9 months is time in a bottle. you know. Some things may have to change and shift for that period of 9 months. Some people is literally going to be, it's about time. I heard that. Moving in with a partner, having a baby, and then the confession comes. Okay, let's look at that. Someone has something to tell you. Somebody could literally be about to announce that they're with child. Okay. I'm definitely picking that up. Yeah, communication. Someone's going to announce that. This could also be with an air sign. Somebody may want to have a baby with you and move in with you. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Someone could be dating a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, or it could be one themselves. Some of you may actually be dating someone else. And it's like it says, let go and make room for the new beginning that's on its way to you now. Somebody could have been and they could be returning from the past, okay? That's what I'm seeing. Yeah. It was like someone was with someone else, but the relationship could have ended or shifted. And it's saying, yeah, like they either going back to or even could be starting a new relationship, but wanted to wait till the old one ended. So you may hear from somebody that you got some unfinished business with. They owe you a date night. Okay. Yeah, look at that. They're gonna call you and let you know what it is. They're gonna confess something. Maybe be confessing I love you. It don't have to be complicated. It's not all a love triangle. Okay. So it says what changes now. For some people, that is what's gonna change now. And that time in the bottle means it's long overdue. I'm gonna end my live here, even though I'd like to keep rolling. I think it's long enough for tonight for this to be the first show. Um, Once again, this is Sister Soldier. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to ask. If this message resonates with you, give me a like, a comment. You can also subscribe. And once again, we will be on every Thursday night. I decided to do it at 8 p.m. CST, okay? So you guys stay tuned for more. And I'm going to also have some more content. Again, anybody that was interested in the Vampire Blood Diary series, that's going to be coming up in summer. Okay. We're going to start that back up in the summer. I'll let you guys know more details later. Anyway, peace, love, light. Shadow walkers.